We are talking about all of the beauty secrets you need to know to glow up in 2025. Whatever year this is that you're watching this, we're gonna help you get that glow up in. And the best part about everything I'm about to tell you is that these are all gonna be budget-friendly beauty secrets. Some of these are free, some of these are under $20, but nevertheless, who says nevertheless anymore? This is not Shakespeare, Alicia. Nevertheless, they will help you glow up. And this is part 2 of my video. I already did one part on this, so make sure you go check it out. I'll link it up here and at the end of this video, but you don't need to watch it first. Just make sure you watch both. I have literally gone through it in my glow up journey, okay? I am about to turn 30 this year. I truly feel like I know more now than I ever did before. Even in my early 20s, people talk about your early 20s being like the best time of your life, but I feel like going into my 30s, this is the best time of my life. I feel like I'm so much smarter. I know so much more. I know what to do, what not to do. I've been through enough trial and error, and that is actually what your 20s are for trial and error, for making mistakes. And guess what? That is completely okay. So that is why I'm here as your internet big sis to help you through it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more videos just like this in my glow up series. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you all of the budget-friendly beauty secrets you need to know to glow up and get hotter. Because you know what, my friend? This is your year. If you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know I'm always talking about hygiene and how important it is. And we're going to be talking a lot about hygiene in this video too. But one aspect of hygiene that a lot of people kind of tend to neglect is their oral hygiene. And the crazy thing is, if you smell good physically, like your perfume or your cologne is on point, everyone is giving you compliments, but your breath smells bad, that kind of invalidates everything. Like, think about it. If you met somebody and you gave them a hug and you could smell their cologne, it smelled good, it smelled fine, but then you went closer to them to talk to them and their breath was just in your face, like so bad you almost have to close your eyes. Brother, isn't that a little bit of a turn off? If you are interested in keeping your teeth a little bit whiter, this toothpaste is so good. And I feel like whitening your teeth is one of the easiest things you can do to get a quick glow up in. Like, it's instant. And you can do it at home. One of the best toothpastes I love that keeps my teeth really white, like naturally white, is the Sensodyne Extra Whitening toothpaste. Does anyone else do this to their toothpaste tubes? Like, I literally scrunch it up to get the most I can out of there, and my husband gets so mad at me for it. This is great to use if you are trying to keep your teeth white on a daily basis. I love this. It genuinely works. But another thing that works really well, and I don't have it on me, so I'm gonna put a little picture of it here. I ran out and I have to go restock. The Crest teeth whitening strips, those things are literally godsends because they work. Okay, you could literally pop them on. It's like a little like plasticky thing that you just put on top of your teeth and then kind of tuck it under, and it is so easy to use. Just get it at like any drugstore and your teeth are instantly whiter. Like, I kid you not, it works so well. Having white teeth is kind of like a subtle flex. I feel like well-groomed people just appear hotter and appear more attractive. I don't make the rules. Also, speaking of oral hygiene, making sure to floss every single night is key because you don't realize the small parts of food that get stuck into the crevices of your teeth. It is actually really gross. Like, when you get in there and look at it, it's really gross. Flossing, making sure you're using the right toothpaste, you are gonna be good to go. Because we are on the topic of being well-groomed, it is so incredibly important because I just feel like it makes you look more presentable. And I feel like when people are more presentable, better opportunities just come to you. So making sure to keep your nails well groomed. You don't have to use nail polish if you don't want to, just making sure to keep them clean, filing them down, cutting them down when the time is right, and making sure to clean the insides of the nails is a big deal too, because it's a place a lot of people neglect, and it can be really gross when you see that out in the wild. When there's stuff under somebody's nails, it's like, you nasty, instant ick. Another thing you could do if you are on a budget is to use these press-on nails. These are by the brand Be Tart Box, and I love these so much. In a pinch, they are lifesavers. These are like the French nail style, and these last forever when you put them on right. I'm going to include the links for everything I talk about, obviously, in the description. But these are so good, and they have so many styles. I just love this one because I feel like a neutral or a nude French tip. So classy and so elegant, and I feel like it just goes with everything. Or a nail color like this, which I love. They also have instructions on the back of this box to show you exactly what you need to do. If you have one of those gel nail lamps, those are also, I've heard, really great for making press-ons last a lot longer. I have not done that. I've used these by themselves with like the nail glue, and then I make sure to apply a top coat, and they still last for such a long time. I was so surprised. It is best to cure them in a gel lamp, and they last forever. The best part is these don't look like press-ons. I hate wearing press-ons that look like press-ons, you know what I mean? I've talked about skincare a lot in my previous videos. One hack that I also talk about a lot, but I feel like it needs to be mentioned, what people don't realize is that they can use the same products that they use on their face on your body as well. Like, you don't have to go out and buy a completely different product for your body. For example, if you're using a heavier moisturizer on your face, you can also use that on the rest of your body. If you're using any type of toner with an active ingredient in it, like glycolic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid even, you can use it on your body. It's going to help so much, especially if you have bumpy skin, if you have KP, chicken skin, strawberry skin, whatever you call it. It's going to help so much because what exfoliants do is they go deeper into your skin and they clear out your pores. So those bumps over time will smooth out and just go away. One I love to talk about that is so good for this is the Ordinary's glycolic acid toning solution. Not only for your face, like when I put this on my face, I feel like I see an instant difference and smoother skin, but then I also put this on my body. When people are trying to glow up, they always just think about their face and their hair, but they're not thinking about the rest of the body. And what is your body is your home. We got to take care of our home. So yes, body care is very important. Another thing I also love to do that I talk about often is to use your face masks on your body. I call this body masking. I always talk about using a clay mask, but you don't have to. You can use any face mask you have because again, it's going to do the same thing. Your face mask likely has similar ingredients with exfoliants and hydrating properties. It's going to do the same thing on your body. I personally have loved doing this with a clay mask because if you've ever put a clay mask on your face, you know that it dries up. It just feels like it sucks the gunk out of your pores. And again, this is something that has helped me so much in my glow up because it completely smooths my skin out. My skin feels immediately like 10 times softer, 10 times smoother. I love using the Innisfree pore clearing clay mask. Number 4, you want to start investing in a capsule wardrobe. And when I say investing, people get scared. I don't mean investing hundreds and thousands of dollars. You can go to Walmart, you can go to a thrift store. You can find pieces there that are so high quality. And for a capsule wardrobe, the point is that you want to get pieces that you can mix and match and that you can wear on a daily basis or even like date night or out to a dinner with your friends. A basic white t-shirt, basic black t-shirt, a white sweater, a black sweater, a gray sweater, a good pair of jeans, good pair of black pants, and having a blazer in there is always good, especially if you're somebody who's looking for jobs or going on job interviews. So that is a great place to start. If you are willing to splurge a little bit more, best jeans I've ever worn in my entire life are from Good American. Now they are pricey, so this is not a budget find. If you are wanting to spend money on a good pair of jeans that will last you forever, the Good American palazzo jeans that are cropped are my favorite jeans ever. I saw my sister-in-law wearing them. Immediately, I had to ask her where they were from because they are the wide leg jeans currently trending, but they looked so good on her and she's short like me. Like I'm 5'1" and wide leg jeans never look good on me, but they looked so great on her. So I immediately bought them and tried them on and they are so good. They're super comfortable. They have the perfect amount of stretch. Like I don't feel like they're digging inside my stomach. So I feel like if you're looking for a good pair of jeans, Good American. Chloe knows what she's doing. Another part of glowing up, if you want that physical glow up, right, is to move your body. You want to do this in a way that fuels your body, that makes you feel good. And a lot of people get really overwhelmed because there's so much advice out there in the fitness world and it's kind of like, where do I start? And I understand that because I felt the same way. If you're trying to lose some weight, if you're trying to build muscle, trust me when I say getting 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day really does make such a huge difference. Amazing for health benefits, but it also is so great for fat burning because it's a low impact workout. And I don't know if you guys saw how viral the 12-3-30 treadmill method has been on TikTok for like years and years now. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite way to work out that genuinely makes a difference. And if you don't know what it is, you get on the treadmill at your gym and you put the incline up to 3 miles per hour speed, and then you do that for 30 minutes or however long you want, but that just burns a lot more calories than walking at steady state, and it's still so low impact. It is literally my favorite workout. I do it at least 3 to 4 times a week, and I like to walk around 45 minutes because I just feel like that's best for me. And then I do strength training a couple times a week with 1 day of Pilates. It took me a long time to get to even where I am now with understanding what workouts worked best for my body, because for a long time I really forced my body into workouts that were not good for it. So listen to your body, see what it wants. But I feel like walking is such a great place to start if you haven't started with anything before, and then moving into other workouts that you think would be beneficial in making you stronger, like weight training, because weight training is great obviously for muscle and giving you more of that toned look. Also, it's incredible for your health. Like going forward in 20-30 years, you will thank yourself that you built that muscle, because it also protects your body against so much. Like a strong person is much more likely to live longer than somebody who has not much muscle mass. You can get dumbbells at home, you can get a walking pad at home, or you can get a gym membership at a gym near you for $10. Whatever you do, just get started. Do it now, because to be honest, the days are going to pass anyway. The time is going to pass anyway, so you might as well fill that time with doing something that improves you. If you are trying to lose some weight, it is important to look into what is the best calorie deficit for you. I did not lose weight until I actually figured out what my maintenance calories were and what I should be eating at in order to lose weight. So you can go on the TDEE calculator to figure this out. It helps so much. And also know that the amount of activity that you do during the day, just like walking around, running errands, cooking, cleaning your house, that stuff is also burning calories. So that's part of your lifestyle. Just something to think about when you are looking at the TDE calculator. One thing that can definitely make more of an instant difference, and this is optional if you are into makeup, is to learn how to do a everyday makeup look that you can use for work or school, for date night. And I'm not saying this to hide your features. Makeup is an art. It can also enhance your own beauty. You're not trying to cover anything up. I personally love makeup. It's just a passion of mine. I feel like a little artist when I'm doing it. But if you don't know where to start, these are some amazing products from the drugstore that are under $20 that you can start with. And of course, I have all of the recommendations for you where you should start. One of my favorite foundations from the drugstore is the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. It is more of like a foundation, but it's also so light on your face. Like it literally does not feel like you have anything on, but it gives you the most beautiful, like blurred skin, and it has like a very subtle glow. So your skin's just gonna look super healthy all day. It is perfect for any occasion. Okay, this one's kind of gross because I've used it so much, but that's how you know I love it. The L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer is so good. This was like my favorite concealer for years and years and years. I think it's like $7 on Amazon. I could be wrong, but I'll make sure. Just looks so smooth under the eyes, super full coverage. So if you have dark circles, you will love this. And it lasts forever again. e.l.f. has literally everything you could ever need. You could do an entire makeup routine from e.l.f. and you would get like the most flawless makeup. So you can just look at e.l.f. as well, but I love their bronzer. These little like putty bronzers. The shades are so good and they're so high quality. They blend so easily. They look beautiful on the skin. 10 out of 10. Also, you guys, these Milani blushes, this is a newer one I had to restock on because I love them so much. Let me show you the pigment level on this because Milani does not miss. Like, are you kidding me? Holy crap. This is drugstore. Like drugstore makeup is just so good. You don't have to buy high-end makeup unless you want to. This setting powder by Maybelline, the Fit Me setting powder, this will set your makeup beautifully. It blurs your pores. Like it literally just gets rid of your pores and it makes your makeup last forever. And it gives you like that mattified kind of poreless look to the skin. If you're looking for a good setting powder, this one is so good by Maybelline. One of my favorite lipsticks that I love that I think is like absolutely amazing for so many skin tones is the L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Toasted Almond. This is also really gross, you guys. Like, I use this a lot, okay? It's kind of like broken. I'm not proud of this. But I've gotten 3 or 4 of these because I have to have one of these in every single one of my purses. Such a gorgeous like nude pink shade. This is a shade. It is just like the perfect nude lippy for every day. I feel like it's like my lips but better. If you don't know where to start, these are some products that I absolutely love. They are tried and true, and makeup is like my favorite thing to give me like an instant glow up. And of course I told you guys we were gonna come back to hygiene. I'm gonna show you some non-negotiables that you need. I know we talk a lot about kind of crazy shower routines and things like that that are just super fun, but if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. I'm going to show you some products that I feel like are non-negotiable in your hygiene routine. So we already talked about oral hygiene, but you do need a body moisturizer, a body spray, or a perfume. And I personally like to do my perfume sandwich method and I put an oil on top of that. But if you don't want to do that, if you feel like you don't have the budget for it, you don't need to. You can just use a Nivea moisturizer. You can use Vaseline, whatever moisturizer you already have. Make sure to use it. Because a lot of people, they'll just have their moisturizer just sitting there and they never use it. And then they're like, why is my skin so dry? I'm looking at you. You're gonna put this all over your body right after your shower while your skin is still damp, because that's how it's gonna give you the most hydration benefits. If you put it on dry skin, it doesn't go as deep into your skin. And putting this on damp skin has worked wonders for me. Like, my skin actually stays hydrated all day. This is the Nivea Cherry Blossom Body Lotion. And also, this is really great for layering scents if you're into that. And of course, I'm gonna show you something you can layer this with. Have a perfume or a body mist that you love, that you wear daily or whenever it is that you like to wear your perfume. But this is going to help so much because this is going to become your signature scent, right? And trust me when I say you don't have to spend a ton of money to have a signature scent either. I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite affordable perfume brands that doesn't miss, okay? They're called Le Monde Gourmand, and this is the scent Pétale Éphémère. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So with Le Monde Gourmand, they make a lot of scents that are very similar to higher end perfumes as well. They also have some of their own scents that they do, but either way, they don't miss. This perfume is $25, which, yes, I do consider this a budget find because most perfumes are over $100. So to find one that is absolutely amazing for $25 is a steal. This is just the most beautiful scent. I'm gonna put the notes up here, but it's floral, it's marshmallowy, it's sexy. It just makes you feel so pretty and like feminine. Honestly, it would layer beautifully with this because of the cherry blossom notes. Like I said, I normally do add an oil, but I feel like if you are on a budget, you don't need to add it. I'm not gonna be like, you absolutely need an oil or you're going to jail. No. But what you do need is deodorant, okay? I'm not letting you leave the house smelling crusty. This deodorant is one I have been loving for a while now. This is the Saltaire Santal Bloom Serum Deodorant. And what's really cool about this is that it has exfoliants in it. So if you have dark underarms that you're trying to get rid of, this is actually going to help lighten them at the same time. And also it's going to stop an odor because exfoliants, long story short, they help prevent the bacteria from growing that causes an odor. And this also smells amazing. It smells like the ultimate like clean girl scent. Saltaire is just so good. Now that we've talked about hygiene, one other thing that I feel like really does make a little bit of a difference is to kind of keep your facial hair at bay. Now, again, this is optional. If you rock it, keep doing that. For me personally, I feel like I like to have it toned down a bit because not only do I personally feel cleaner, but also it makes your makeup look 10 times better. Like, if your makeup is looking cakey, it could be because it's clinging onto your facial hair and looking patchy and stuff like that. So I personally like to shave my face every week and it makes my skin look so much better. Your skincare products are going to work a lot better. They're going to go deeper into your skin and your makeup is going to look so smooth and less texture. And that's one thing that genuinely helps so much. Speaking of facial hair, also making sure to keep your brows clean, making threading or waxing appointments whenever you can. But if you cannot do it, you can also keep a tweezer at home and trim the hairs yourself once a week as you can. Again, that makes a huge difference in the cleanliness and presentability. Being well groomed is a flex. And most of the time, having basic hygiene and being well groomed is very cheap. And that's it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you guys learned something from it that you might not have known previously. If there's something that you know that has helped you glow up, please make sure to include it in the comments so that we can all learn from you too, because this is a safe space. This is a community. I am consistently learning from you guys. Remember to go watch part 1 of my budget beauty secrets video if you haven't already. Also, if this video helped you in any way, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out. And if you want to be friends, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can hang out every single week. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.